When I have some downtime, I sometimes play Halo 3 on my Xbox with friends, family, or just by myself. It can be a great way to connect with people that I can't see face to face, like my uncle, who lives in California. One thing that I have found while playing online is that the players online have formed somewhat of a common culture. Let's take a closer look at how sociology relates to this game. Because Halo 3 culture exists within our larger culture, it can be more accurately described as a subculture. The simplest way to analyze this subculture is to begin from the three sociological perspectives. Hey, what's up? What? I can't hear you. I said, what's up? Sorry, still can't hear you. While it is helpful to be able to talk to your teammates, this is not always possible when playing Halo 3. The theory of symbolic interactionism states that people interact based on mutually understood symbols. There are many examples of this. This is a Warthog. It's a vehicle with 3 seats: a driver's seat, a turret seat, and a passenger seat. When a player driving a Warthog honks the horn, it signals a teammate to get into either the turret seat or the passenger seat. In addition, briefly firing the turret at a teammate is a signal for him or her to get into the driver's seat. There are also symbols of status. For example, as players win games, they increase their rank, which is visible to others at the start of the game. Players in possession of stronger weapons or vehicles are often looked up to. A player can temporarily increase his social standing just by picking up a new weapon. Because of this, weapons and vehicles dominate Halo material culture. The second sociological perspective, functionalism, can also be used to explain the interactions between Halo players. Teams are one part of the culture that functionalism can examine. Since teams are focused on an objective and often consist of people who do not form a lasting relationship, a team is an example of a secondary group. Primary relationships are formed only with friends, and most primary groups in Halo also exist in the outside world. There are also other components from the outside world that can affect what goes on in a game. For example, because people have lives outside of Halo, or at least most people do, responsibilities can sometimes impede a player's ability to play. This is an example of role conflict. This can be frustrating for teammates. Conflict perspective allows us to look at the ways in which conflict affects Halo culture. Since the entire goal of any game is to defeat other players or teams, conflict is a major driving force in Halo subculture. In many game variants, there are 2 teams: the red team and the blue team. Due to the conflict between teams, each team forms a temporary in-group, with the other team serving as the out-group. Because teammates work together, however, conflict is not the only type of social interaction that occurs in Halo 3. Cooperation is key to winning a game. Now that we've examined Halo culture, let's take a look at how it is maintained. Whenever a player commits a deviant act, such as killing a teammate, he or she will most likely face negative social sanctions. These sanctions may be either formal or informal. If a player performs poorly, he may also face social sanctions. Nearly all deviant acts performed in the course of the game are examples of primary deviance. Those who completely reject the social norms just don't play. This has been the Sociology of Halo 3. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your finals.